live. Hello, everyone. Shout out to each and every one of you. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to your girl, Siren, right here on the Siren Speak show. You guys, today we are going to talk about, honey, the universe is not Amazon Prime. Y'all expecting to receive some things, honey, tomorrow. Child, listen, you got to get out your feelings, honey. Oh, that's what the universe is saying unto you. So before we get started on today's topic, you guys, we are definitely going to give a shout out to the sponsors of the Siren Speak show. We want to give a shout out to Pop and Quaz, you guys, a Southern soul food restaurant. You guys, if you are in the southern part of Georgia, definitely make sure you check them out and get you a plate, okay? We're also going to give a shout out to Fan First Entertainment. It is a Miami-based record label, you guys. So if you want to get your little hallelujah, if you want to get your little singing on, honey, reach out to the CEO. Well, I don't know about that, you know, because the CEO is just, he's not available if you're looking for anything outside of a record deal. Okay. But shout out to Fan First Entertainment, you guys. Also, we want to give a shout out to YBMB. Your business is my business, bookkeeping. Y'all know it's tax time. If you haven't filed your taxes, reach out to them, okay? Because when you go over there, they definitely going to take care of you and make sure that you are straight. So you definitely want to reach out to someone who's very resourceful and someone who's very, sure and protective of your finances and your taxes. Because last thing you want is the IRS coming to knock on your door, honey, to take all your living room furniture because you filed your taxes incorrectly. Okay. Also, we want to give a shout out to Southern Soul LA. Thank you so much, Southern Soul LA, for sponsoring this show. You guys, Southern Soul LA is an LA-based restaurant. You guys, you can definitely call. You can Uber, Uber Eats, however you want to get it, honey. Get it if you can. Okay, that is some of the best food that I have ever. That food's so good, I believe when I die and go to heaven, I'm going to be able to tell them about it. Yeah, you know, it's a place called Southern Soul LA. I had good food, child. Ooh, child. I'm telling you, I already know what's going to go down. I already know. But yes, okay. So shout out to the sponsors of today's episode, you guys. I really, truly appreciate y'all. Y'all don't forget, check them out, okay? Don't forget also That Guy Jimmy. That Guy Jimmy. Who is Jimmy? Jimmy is just that guy who sponsored the heck out of this show. So thank you so much, Jimmy, for sponsoring today's show. I appreciate you as well. Okay. So yes, you guys, shout out to each and every one of my sponsors. I'm so grateful for them. Also, we're not going to forget Spiritual Candies. Okay. If you have not had a consultation, with Siren, I don't know. I'm 2026, do yourself a favor. Get you a consultation with Siren. Let that be your birthday request, your Valentine's Day request, your Mother's Day request, your Christmas request, whatever it is. Let that be on your thing to do in 2026. You really are going to be ready to change your life. If you have not gotten a consultation with Siren, if you have not gotten a counseling session with Siren, if you have not ever used Spiritual Candies, okay, this is the world's best kept secret that is right in front of your face. Okay, that's all we're going to say about that. Y'all go over to www.spiritualcandies.com and get your life. Okay, so the message came up, say, the universe say, this is not Amazon Prime. A lot of y'all are asking for things and y'all want it tomorrow, honey. Y'all want same day service and all of that. And things are not happening. Why is it that you're asking for things, but you're not receiving them yet? What's going on, y'all? What's happening in your energy? What's happening with you? Why are you not receiving what it is that you are requesting, that you are asking for? Have you taken the time to figure that out? Why has it not happened yet? Why have I not received this yet? Why have I not stepped into this yet? You know, a lot of us, what's happening is we're ready here, but we're not ready here. You know what I've noticed, you guys, in life, a lot of things, a lot of rewards, okay, a lot of achievements come with a lot of sacrifices. And, you know, a lot of us are not willing to make the necessary sacrifices to obtain that which we desire. And a lot of the sacrifices have got to start within. Oh, we'll be quick to say, oh, all I got to do is stop talking to Keisha. Oh, okay, well, I ain't going to be calling Keisha no more, girl. We quick to sacrifice those things outside of us. But what about the things inside of us that are holding us back? What about the things inside of us that are preventing us from getting to that next level? We have to make sure that we're willing to do the work from the inside and then the out. We don't do work on the outside. If you're doing work on the outside, if you're blocking people, if you're cutting people off, if you're doing all of that, you're just tiring yourself out. You're not doing anything that's going to bring about a change because you have to change the inside. The outside is only a reflection of the inside. So if your outside is showing that you're in a career that you hate, you're in a marriage that you hate, you live in a neighborhood that you hate, you work a job that you hate, you're around people that are haters, it's only mirroring what's going on the inside of you. So if you never check the inside, you never going to correct the outside. Let's say that again. If you never check the inside, you will never correct the outside. Your outside will only, if you say, okay, well, Keisha's a hater, I'm going to stop messing with her. Now you finna meet Tanya, who's what? A hater. Oh, I'm going to leave Tanya alone too. Now you finna meet Rebecca, who's what? A hater. It's just going to keep circling back. That's all. Because the inside is where the real hater is. And what is that real hater on the inside? Who is that real hater on the inside? You. The part of you that is still doing things that are outdated, that don't serve you. Some of you still going to a job that don't serve you. Some of you still, like I've met so many creative people. I mean, you mother lovers are creative. Y'all good. I mean, I met a woman who could turn a t-shirt into a whole prom outfit. Creative. But getting up, clocking in at Amazon. Hate their job. Can't stand their job. But so loyal to that job and disloyal to yourself. Not allowing yourself to be in your truth, in your authenticity, in your creativity. You're holding your creativity inside. You're keeping it in a prison. You're not allowing it to be free. You're not allowing it to express itself. And this is why when it comes to the outside world, you're not being able to express yourself. That's what you're experiencing. You're not living the life that you want to live. You're not receiving the things that you want to receive. And you're trying to understand why. Every hater that you run into is just a part of you that is showing you that this is something you're doing to stop yourself. This is something you're doing to block yourself. So a lot of us are expecting things like we putting in requests and we expecting it to happen tomorrow. We're expecting it to happen tonight. What, Amazon Prime deliver same day delivery? Some of y'all expecting same day delivery. But it's not happening. Sometimes, a lot of people say, well, Siren, I was expecting this and I got it. I'm manifesting this. Manifest happiness. How about that? Let me manifest peace of mind because you ain't got that, I guarantee you. All of this physical stuff, you will get that like it's nobody's business. Manifest clarity, manifest authenticity, manifest more creative ideas, manifest happiness, manifest peace of mind, manifest serenity, manifest tranquility, manifest balance. We have to look at the things that we're requesting, the things that we're expecting. We have to make sure that we're working on ourselves on the inside. A lot of us are lying to ourselves. Okay, we lie to ourselves all the time. A lot of us are in relationships that we're not happy in. It's a lie. I got to stay with this person because financially it makes sense. But emotionally, oh, well, I don't care if I'm happy or not. I don't care if this is the love of my life or not. I'm just going to be with this person because I'm going to do it for the gram to make it look like I got a man or a woman, just to make it look like I have a partner. Although deep down inside, it's not the partner that I see for myself, but for as long as everybody see me with the partner, I got one, I'm good. Y'all got to go deeper. That's self-hatred. That's not self-love. Settling is never self-love. And regardless of what area of your life you're settling in, we got to learn how to go in, you guys. We have to make sure that we are putting ourselves first. We have to make sure that we are prioritizing ourselves. And the way you prioritize yourself is by doing what makes you happy. Satisfaction, satisfying yourself. A lot of us want people to satisfy us intimately, but we're not satisfying ourselves. Making sure that you do what you love. Now, I'm not saying quit your job just to take on a hobby. But what I am saying is while you're working your job, making your money, paying your bills, you can also allow yourself some time to engage in a hobby or to be creative. We're not seeing what it is that we're asking for or what it is that we're expecting because we're not making room for it. We have our plate, which is full. Our plate is full because we have our relationship, okay? We have our career or our job, okay? We have our responsibilities. We have our children. We have our pets. We have all of this stuff that I just said, and none of it is you. None of it on that plate. Where are you on your own damn plate? Your plate is full of all of these other responsibilities, all of these other actions that you're doing, all of this other energy that you're using. Where are you on your own plate? A lot of us, we're not even on our own plate. We're doing things for the sake of doing it. So now we're getting to a point where it's like, oh, I'm not happy. I've been a good mom. I've been a good wife. I've been a good employee, but I am not happy. I hate my job. I go there faithfully. I make my money. I do what I have to do, but I'm not happy. Listen, moving forward, you're going to have to be happy. You're going to have to make yourself happy. You're going to have to do exactly what it is that you love, because this plan second to yourself is not going to work anymore. You're going to be coming out of the delusion that have been cast over you, where you feel, some of you, like I said, you just feel like you should be wealthy or you should be living a certain lifestyle. You feel it, but your reality is just not showing it. And sometimes you feel crazy because you feel like you're chasing something that's not there. You feel like, oh my God, I don't care no matter how hard I work. I just feel like I get further away from this thing that I feel I'm supposed to be in. Because what you're chasing on the outside is not getting you nowhere. You got to chase that thing on the inside. You have to break it down on the inside. When you want to know what's wrong, you have to take that thing apart and you got to figure out what it is that's wrong, what it is that's misplaced, what ain't screwed right, what's out of order, what is this? You have to go within, you guys. When you start healing, a lot of people self-love. You know, I heard this one girl say, you know, when she was asked about self-care, and it's like, oh, I get my nails done. I get a massage. I get my hair done. I go and get a cute outfit, or I'll buy myself something nice. That is not self-care, y'all. That is more like self-preservation. Something to keep you wanting to live, maybe, but that's not self-care. A lot of us, we have this body, right? And we have yet to read the manual. You have yet to read the manual. You're just really winging it when it comes to this body. But the first thing we'll do, we'll go get some damn surgery to fix something we don't like, but you won't go get your blood type. You don't even know your blood type. But you don't went and got your boobs done, your booty done, your stomach done, your cheeks done, your nails done, your hair done, but you don't even know your damn blood type. You don't even know the type of food you're supposed to be putting in your body. That's self-care. Know thyself is self-care. What are your allergies? A lot of us every day, we're eating foods that we're allergic to. This is why we are experiencing heart disease. Okay? We're experiencing all of these body issues, all of these health issues. Some of us, we want to grow our hair and things of that nature and can't. And the thing that I'm seeing so much, y'all, is that I'm seeing women who are in their late 20s and mid to late 30s. Y'all looking 50, man. I'm serious. Y'all look old as, y'all lifestyle is old. I'm like, when I was in my 30s, what? Siren was still shaking a leg, baby. Siren was being 30. I wasn't like, oh, my back, oh, my legs, and oh, this, and I didn't even have to take multivitamins and stuff in my 30s. My body was just vibrant. I was still able to jump a fence when I was 30, in my 30s. You know what I'm saying? Like, these women I'm seeing in their 30s, I sit next to them and we look like we about the same age. She looked like she pushing 50. If not 51, 52. And y'all in y'all late 20s to late 30s. What's happening here? It's like, I don't know how many people that, and the thing about it is that for those of you who watch my vlogs, y'all know, I love to go to the gym and I love to work out in the class. And when I get in this class, these women are in their 60s and 70s, sitting my little arse down. They going in, they do the whole class. Okay? I'm like the youngest person in there. These women 65, 72. I think the oldest woman was 90. You got women in their 30s can't even lift their damn legs. In their 20s can't even lift their own body weight. Going in the gym, just scrolling and playing with the damn machines. Y'all, we have to definitely work on ourselves. We need to promise ourselves that we are going to work on ourselves. You have to heal things that are inside of here. And you have to be real with it. And you need somebody who's going to be real with you. Because I know some of you say, well, I go to counseling. Well, if you've been going to counseling for, let's say, 3 to 6 months or more, and your life has not changed, if you still talking about the same issues, then I'm going to suggest that you need to seek counseling somewhere else. Okay? Because there's no way, especially the people who I work with, when y'all come to me with an issue, y'all be 15 issues later. We don't ever work on the same issue 2, 3, 4 times. Okay? That issue be done and resolved. It become alchemized into a higher frequency and into something you can use. A lot of us are holding on to things. A lot of people, when I do consultations, and I'm going to say consultations because there's a difference between my consultations and my counseling. My counseling, we're just conversing about situations, but my consultations is where you get that surgery. My consultations is where I do surgery on your soul. I tap into your soul and I look for the holes and I look for the trauma in your soul and I tell you things, right? Based upon what it is that I see. And I go in and I bring up things that people are like, oh my gosh. And they'll be like, well, I thought I was over it. If I see it, you ain't over it. Because I'm seeing it, boo. Okay, a lot of us, some things from when we were young, we need to get rid of. But if you don't know that, this is why I say self-care is really going to get services that you know are going to benefit you. Okay, that's what self-care is. Really getting to the root of what it is that's going on inside of you. Okay, and there are so many people out here, you're holding on to a lot. A lot of y'all trying to lose weight. You're trying to lose weight and you can't because that weight is connected to something inside of you. It's connected to a frequency. It means you're holding on to something. Any of us who are overweight, and trust me, I know because I'm telling you what it is that I go through. Okay? I know what it is that I go through. I know what it is that I went through when it comes to weight. And I knew I was holding on to things. But as I started to release those things, I wasn't holding on to weight. Excuse me, I wasn't holding on to weight like that. Okay? So a lot of us, we're holding on to things, y'all. You have to go on the inside. You cannot try to focus on the outside or change the outside if the inside is destroyed, because the inside is only going to affect the outside. So you have to go within and you have to see what's going on. This time, you guys, we have to make a promise to make sure that we find out what's going on inside of us. Now, granted, physically, you should go to your doctor. You should have your annual appointment and go to your doctor and get your blood work. A lot of you need to ask your doctor your blood type, because there's a reason you have a blood type. Your type is different from her type. His type is different from his type. There's a reason you have a blood type, meaning something about you is different from somebody who doesn't have that same blood type. What is different about us? What is it that this person could do that I can't do? What is it that I can do that this person can't do? We don't even ask these questions, y'all. We don't even try to figure this type of stuff out. We just worried about what's viral, what's on TikTok. We could go to TikTok and ask TikTok your damn blood type. Okay? Go to TikTok and ask TikTok, what is it that I'm doing to continuously hurt myself? And let's see how active and how supportive TikTok is and how necessary TikTok is in your life. You will get to see it is very irrelevant. But it's something that each and every one of us, we on TikTok. Oh, you want to know this? Girl, just go to TikTok. TikTok tell you everything. Well, TikTok, what is my blood type? TikTok, what are the allergies that I have? When it comes down to what you need to know, TikTok is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. So now you have to find ways or things that you can do or ways that you can go about finding out what you need to know. You want to take care of yourself, get to know thyself. Because a lot of you want things, and I know you do. A lot of you want your life to improve. A lot of you want to experience a better life while you're here. Last week, I heard about 3 or 4 people dying. I'm like, just last week alone. Some of them are more seasoned. They're a little bit of elders, but some of the others are very young, not even 40, maybe mid 40s, young. Like, it's just, it's crazy to see and it's crazy to watch. When it could have been like handled. Anybody dying from a disease nowadays? Yo, this is what self-care is. A lot of these people going to the doctor, they have health issues. Like I say, don't even know their blood type. Never, ever thought to ask the doctor, doctor, why do I have a blood type? Meaning it's different from others or the same with some. Why do we have a type? Why is it different? That means that as people, there's something different about each category. What is it that's different? What do I need to know about my blood type? These are the things that we should be looking up. Not what restaurant, not what club, not what outfit looks best with what. A lot of y'all got the Pinterest app. Okay, what look good with a black blazer? You know, a lot of y'all got all these apps, but ain't got the apps that you need to get what you want. I always say, God say, my people perish due to what? Lack of knowledge. God say you perish because you're dumb. Lack of knowledge. We got to take the time to gain the knowledge. Know thyself. Know thyself. That's how you're going to win. You need to know more about you. You need to know why certain things are happening. You need to know what is it you need to do to get out of that. And a lot of us have a lot of things that are blocking us, okay? A lot of emotions, a lot of buried emotions that you don't know you're holding on to. If you want to know what you're holding on to, get you a consultation. I dare you. Okay? Go to Spiritual Candies, get you a consultation. If you really ready to move in 2026, because a lot of us say, oh, I'm ready for my life to shine, I'm ready to get this, I'm ready to do this, I'm ready. If you really ready, challenge yourself to get you a consultation with Siren. That's all I'm going to say. If you haven't done that, then you haven't given yourself a fair chance at life. You have not given yourself a fair chance at life. Because what's being held back from you, what it is that you don't know while you're trying to figure things out. A lot of y'all around here reading the scriptures and stuff. You're reading about Moses. You're reading about Noah. Where's your name in the book? Where's the book about you? Where is the book about you? You want to know where it's at? In here. Okay? In here. I don't want you to tell me about Jesus. I don't want you to tell me about Noah. I don't want you to tell me about Michael. I don't want you to tell me about none of them. Tell me about you. That's how you're going to impress me. Tell me about you. I don't want to hear the story of nobody else. Tell me about you. Okay? That's what I want to know. A lot of you, I say, what's your blood type? I don't know. Do you know what foods you're allergic to according to your blood type? No. You know absolutely nothing about yourself, but then we want to say, I want to take care of my hair. I want to get on a nice wig. I want to put on, some nails. I want to put on a cute little outfit. What your organs look like? What are the numbers? The last time you had your numbers checked, what are the numbers for your liver? Where are they? Okay. What are the numbers for your kidneys? Do you know what it's like? Is it high? Is it low? Is it in a healthy number? A lot of you feel like self-care is taking care of your hair, but fucking up your kidneys. Oh, I'm finna go out tomorrow. I'm gonna get me a nice little drink. So it's like, okay, I'm finna go outside and I'm finna look real cute, but I'm finna go in this damn club and finna kill my liver. A lot of us feel like we need to pour a glass of wine every night. We need to have a drink. But then we want to say we love ourselves. We want to say that we care for ourselves. A lot of us are eating things that we know damn well we should not be eating. For example, McDonald's. There's no way you can put I love myself and McDonald's in the same damn sentence. There's no way when there's so much documentation, there's so much proof of what this stuff is, and you're still putting it inside of your body. A lot of you, the food choices, let's take it away from McDonald's. Let's take it over to snacks. Some of us will get up first thing in the morning and have a honey bun. Okay? That's not self-love. Your body needs nutrients. Your body needs electrolytes. Your body needs certain things. Do you know what your body needs? It's like having a car and don't know what type of gas to put in it. You get a nice car and guess what? You put an 83 or 87 up. 87, I think, or 89 up in there. Tearing that car up. A lot of you have a nice body. You have a powerful body, but you're putting the wrong things in it. This is why the body cannot go the way it's supposed to go. This is why the body is deteriorating and breaking down. And the more the body deteriorates and breaks down, the less likely you will be able to experience the life that you want. Because you don't have access to the frequency that requires that which you desire. So this is why your manifestations are not coming through. This is why they're very slow. This is why, you're starting to feel a little, frustrated. You're starting to feel a little stuck. You want things to move forward. It moves forward just a little bit, but then it knocks you back a whole bunch. What is it that you're doing that you need to stop doing? Because the problem is not outside of you. It's on the inside. What is it that you can do to make you a better version of yourself? What do you need to cut out? Now, y'all know I do a vlogging, right? And shout out to those of you who watch the vlogs. I appreciate you. Salute. All right. And with me watching it, I watch a lot of content creators. And I watch, well, not a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I only watch those who are probably 9 times out of 10 pulling off my energy. That's a whole other story. Okay. And I only watch them because I'm only connecting to my energy. I can tell where my essence is going, or I can tell when people are pulling from my essence. Okay. But that's a whole other story we'll talk about. Those are the people that will come up in my feed because I don't just watch, people like that. But anywho, I looked at this content creator video, and this woman has a child. And this child ended up having to go to the doctors for stomach issues. And stomach just tore up from eating poor food. It's just crazy to see how nobody would think to ask further questions. It's just, that this is coming from poor food. Okay. And for those of you who are still out here buying your kids hot chips, y'all need to be, I would say y'all need to be locked up for real. Okay. Because you don't even have to do no research. That's all over your face. If you read the back of the bag, you can see that rat poison and paint thinner is up in the ingredients. All of y'all out here who's still allowing these kids, or y'all buying these kids. Now, if your kids grown, they can eat whatever they eat. They should know better. But anybody out here buying their kids hot chips, I see so many women with hot chips all in their grocery cart to take home to their children. You're poisoning how can you love yourself when you're poisoning your kids? If them kids gonna get it, they gonna buy it on their own. They gonna buy it when I'm not around, but I'm not gonna bring it home to you. I'm not gonna feed it to you. I'm not gonna pay for it. If you have your own money, you're gonna do what you do. But I, as your mother, who's supposed to be your protector, am not going to engage in purchasing this stuff for you and give it to you. The minute I learned about that stuff, I stopped buying my kids that stuff. They could tell you. They could call the snacks, boy, you're not getting them. Hot chips, I'm not buying them. All of that, I'm not buying that. No, absolutely not. Now, if you got your own money, you could go buy, you could poison yourself, but you're not going to get me to poison you. As mothers, as parents, not just as mothers and fathers, as parents, y'all, we're not even doing right by our kids. Okay? We have to learn at some point, we have to get to a point where we have to assume responsibility. We have to take responsibility. We have to become accountable for our life. It shouldn't take your child to get damn a hole in its stomach for you to even say, hey, let me look into what in the world is going on. These things are killing these children, y'all. These foods that we're giving our children are killing. This is why we have people in their 20s that are having heart attacks. This is why we have women in their 30s that look like they're 50. They look like they've been through it all. In my 30s, I had 4 kids. I couldn't tell. Let me see if I can find it. Let me show y'all Siren, okay? And this ain't no made up or nothing, okay? The records will show what the hell, okay? Let me show you. What's that? I'm about 37, okay? Let me get a good picture. Y'all probably done seen it before. Okay, let me get a good picture. Hold on. Let me show y'all me at 37. I need a good picture. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to go through my old stuff, y'all. Okay. All right. That's me at 37. All right. I was still able to jump a fence. I ain't lying to you. Okay. Now, let me show y'all Siren at 44. Okay, about 43, 44. That's Siren. It's women right now in their 30s look older than me right here. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Y'all look, none of these pictures I'm showing you was I under 37. Okay, now, and y'all see me today. I don't even got to show you. I'm just showing y'all back then because that's who the hell, let me go. This is who I was when I was 37, 38 years old. Okay. That was Siren in her late 30s. I could take you back to the 40s. Okay. That's me, probably about 45, 46. All right. Y'all, young women, I don't even have a picture of me like in my 20s, I don't think. I don't have no pictures of me in my 20s, y'all. But it's just a matter of, I probably was about 39 on here. About 39. Y'all, it's scary looking at these girls. They be 31, 32. It was a young lady who I saw. I think she was turning 30 or 31. Y'all look old as, not only do y'all look older, y'all act old. Y'all act old. I mean, I'm just like, when I go in the gym and I, converse with the ladies in the sauna and stuff, and they be like, oh, I'm 32. I'm like, girl, you my son age. My son is 33. I'm like, what? y'all gotta love yourself a lot more to find out more about you. Now, I always tell y'all, if I would have had this information in my 30s, okay, which knowing about, I didn't know my blood type in my 30s because I didn't know that. I didn't know to know my blood type. Did I know my blood type? I did. I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm lying. I knew my blood type since, maybe my second. Well, I probably about 19, 20 when I found out my blood type. Now, I didn't know what to do with that information. Okay. I didn't know what to do with that information, but I knew my blood type. And I also know the blood type of my kids. Okay. A lot of us don't even know the blood type of our kids. And we steady feeding these kids things, and the funny thing is, chicken is actually horrible for my twins' blood type. You know how much chicken I cook for them? You know how much chicken? To this day, they love chicken. You know how much chicken I cook for them? I was poisoning my kids, didn't even know. So this information that y'all getting, y'all got to really take heed to this. We think we doing right by our kids, and I would be like, oh, you're going to eat everything on that plate. And one of them, she did not like, she just would not eat it. But I would make my baby sit there until she ate that, y'all. And it was just her little soul knew that she shouldn't be eating no damn chicken. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. This is why we have to make sure that we are doing right by ourselves. Moving forward, it is our responsibility to do right by ourselves. Okay? For real, y'all, you have to get on top of yourself. You got to take care of you on the inside. If you doing on the outside, if you getting your hair done, nails done, everything did, what are you doing on the inside? A lot of things you can do is cut out some of the bad things that you're eating. It ain't nothing like, now some people like blood type, I think, y'all can eat pork. Y'all can eat pork from the rooter to the tutor. Okay. Y'all can eat that. But blood type A, y'all should be vegans. So if you're blood type B or A or AB, or AB, O, and you're trying to be vegan, this is why a lot of people who go vegan for years end up dying. Because guess what? For your blood type, you should not be vegan. Okay? That's one to grow on. You got people out here right now that are getting very sick. They look very frail and they think, I'm just eating healthy. All I eat is live fruits. And what's your blood type? I don't know. It's crazy to watch. It's insane to watch. There are just certain things that you should not eat. If your blood type is B, you shouldn't be consuming or taking in any honey. Okay, if your blood type is AB, okay, you should know what you should and should not eat, you guys. You're killing yourself through food. Because guess what? Due to lack of knowledge. We're not seeking the right knowledge. We feel like we got to go to Chat GPT or TikTok to know shit, but they're not telling you what you need to know. What you need to know, you're not even seeking it. So when we're trying to get things, when we're trying to manifest a certain life, when we're trying to get ahead, we're trying to get in the right career. We're trying to get our business off the ground. We're trying to, get in a relationship and be happy and all of this stuff. But we can't do it because the energy that we're coming from is not sincere. It's not authentic. You have to be in the highest version of yourself. And the highest version of you knows thyself. So if you're steady trying to become the highest version of yourself and you're finding yourself lagging or, things not moving forward, you're steady trying to make all of these changes on the outside. What changes have you made on the inside? Siren, I went to get my blood type, and guess what? I'm not supposed to eat this. So I'm no longer putting those things inside of my body. Because your body talks to you all the time. I could tell what I can and cannot eat. Because what I do is I'll eat something, and then I'll notice if I get gassy, if I get stomach aches, if I get diarrhea. Your stomach tells you all the time. You got some people who eat stuff, get diarrhea all the time. And they I think I just have irritable bowel syndrome. Or no, your body is telling you, I don't want that in me. Don't eat that. Because when you eat food that is in alignment with you, your body can use it as energy. It doesn't have to store it as fat. Your body will use that as energy. So you have to make sure that you're consuming the right foods, you guys, because some of the foods that you're eating is killing you. I know it tastes good. I know you like it. But some things you have to let go. And this is what self-love is, knowing thyself. You need to know what foods you can eat, what foods you can't eat, what drinks you can have. Some of y'all drinking coffee. Some of y'all going out here getting this nasty matcha. And it's tearing your insides up. And then you want to, oh, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to get on this diet. Or I'm going to go out here and I'm going to, get on that diet. Y'all. You don't even know what you can and cannot eat because the diet for you may be different from somebody else. And that's the thing about a lot of these, influencers and content creators is that they push these agendas out here, not knowing what it is that they're doing, not understanding what it is that they're doing, because just because you see somebody else do it, that don't mean that it's good for you to do. So, that thing to do, that it thing that everybody is talking about. And shout out to those, content creators who watch my vlogs, okay? Because I see y'all, right? Shout out to y'all. And shout out to everybody who watch my vlogs, actually. Shout out to y'all and thank y'all for the likes. For those of you who actually take the time to like the video and thumbs it up. Some of y'all done watched over 100 of my videos and you can count on one hand if you ever liked any of them, and that's enough. Okay? But shout out to those of you because, I see y'all and I see that you guys are trying to take it on, but I just don't feel like you're taking it on authentically. I feel like you're taking on a lot of these things as just things to do to have content for your content creations. You're not really taking it serious. You're not really into it. It's just like, oh, this would be great content. And that's not what I give. I give reality. I give authenticity. I give health. I give the level up, right? So it's just crazy to watch y'all come back and do stuff just to make content. But I give y'all a lot of great ideas. I give y'all a lot of great information. I give y'all a lot of knowledge. Those vlogs that I put out are very powerful. Okay? And I see y'all. Shout out to those of you who doing the Lakewood, getting a little late. I see y'all. Don't think Siren don't see. Siren sees everything. I'm like the good Lord, okay? Not a good Lord, but I'm like the good Lord. He blessed me with a lot of those little trinkles, to be able to see a lot of things. Okay? I see y'all doing y'all 10,000 steps. I see y'all trying to do y'all fasting. Okay? I see y'all trying to go to, to Whole Foods and select better foods. I see y'all eating cod, honey. Okay, I see you. I see everything. But I really want some authenticity in it. I want it to come from a sincere place. I don't want y'all to just mimic what y'all see. That's vampiric right there. That's vampire energy right there. I want you guys to really take, everybody who watching this, I want you to really take heed to what it is that I'm saying and take it from a place of accountability, authenticity, to say, I really sincerely want to level myself up. I really sincerely want to heal because I've been asking for some things. I've been expecting some things, but I haven't been receiving them. And when you do that from a very sincere and authentic place, that is when you will start to see things move, not with you, but through you. You have to allow that energy to move through you. And like I said, if you have not gotten a consultation, I said a consultation from Siren, already I can tell you ain't serious about your life. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.